I cannot believe that I've hidden this recipe from you guys for 4 whole years. Today I'll be sharing what I believe to be one of Ghana's most inexpensive or cheapest stew recipes ever. And we are talking the Ghana bean stew. And today we are using Toolo beef. Yes, I know you can do this stew without any meat or fish, but take a seat because you're going to love this recipe. Let's get started. So to help cook the beans faster, I soaked it overnight, okay? It also helps to get rid of the gas that we all complain about when we have beans, okay? So I have washed it also again and then added some baking soda. I'm also going in with some hot boiling water and then I'll let this cook till it's soft. So what I'm aiming at is a mushy kind of soft, okay? Not we are almost there kind of soft, okay? So once that is done, I'll set it aside and then we'll get started with the stew. So in my pot, I'm going to add some palm oil. Some people use vegetable oil and that's fine, okay? Even coconut oil, that's also very delicious. I'm sauteing some onions in my palm oil. Once again, do not let this be too hot, okay? We don't like the kitchen being smoky. And with bean stew, you can as well just chop all your vegetables and then cook with it basically. But today I'll be blending most of my vegetables, okay? Next, I'm going in with my Toolo beef. So in Kumasi, it's called GRA. Imagine my amazement when I went to the market one time and I was looking for Toolo beef and nobody knew what it was, okay, until I described it. So just in case you find yourself in the Ashanti region, it is Jawari to them. Okay. So I soaked this for about 30 minutes previously before adding it to reduce the salt content. Also, still there's some bit of salt in there, so you want to fry it a bit for it to release the flavor into the palm oil. Okay. Once this step is done, go ahead and add in your blended ginger, garlic, and onions. You notice that all this time your tolo beef is also cooking and is getting more tender, okay? And that's exactly what you're looking for. And it's also helping to build flavor in the bean stew. So give this a good mix and then cover and allow this to simmer on low heat for about 5 to 7 minutes. If this is your first time here, hello, my name is Yasmi. Please consider subscribing and joining this amazing blooming family. And if you're a returning subscriber, I'm truly grateful that you've come back to watch another video. And also give me a thumbs up, okay? And let's keep watching the video because I'm hoping that you're enjoying it. So at this point, I'm adding my blended tomatoes and pepper. I will say it over and over again just in case it's your first time watching me, okay? We don't eat a lot of pepper at home, so most times I add it to one of the vegetables and then blend it, okay? So today is the tomatoes I've added my pepper to. So I'll mix that up nicely and then cover and allow this to simmer down nicely and gently. We want a lot of the moisture or water to evaporate or drain out of the stew, okay? So as you can see, it's doing beautifully well. Give it a stir again, and then I'll go ahead to add my cooked beans. So you notice that up till now, I've not added any salt to the stew base or the beans itself. First of all, adding salt to the beans in the initial stages will prolong the cooking time for the beans, okay? And I haven't added any salt to the stew base because of the tolo beef. You don't want this to be salty. And there's a tendency for that happening if you add salt too early on, okay? So just cool down, okay? At the right time, you can correct the salt content in the stew. You know something, in the past, I have cooked this solo bean stew and did not have to add any salt at all. Yes, that's because there was enough salt when I finished cooking the beans. So at this point, I'll cover and allow this to simmer on low heat once again for about 5 minutes, and then I'll go into stay. It's at this point that I tasted for salt, and then I realized it was not enough. So I salted it just a bit and then allowed this to finish cooking. Also realized that I've not added any artificial seasoning into this bean stew at all. Yes, you want the authentic Tolo beef taste or flavor, whatever you want to call it, to shine through. So don't overpower it. Like don't add anything that will mask the taste or the smell or flavor, whatever you want to call it. Okay. So once the salt goes in, I also mix again and then allow this to cook down for about maybe 5 extra minutes on very low heat because the stew is done. Okay. In my house, I enjoy or we enjoy the bean stew with plain rice or fried plantain or even boiled yam or fried yam. I've even enjoyed it with some gakinki before, and I'm sure you're going to love it. So try any of these combos and get back with a testimony, okay? Also, I know there are some of you that prefer your plain beans where you add your palm oil or your gari. Yes, I've got you covered with that recipe as well. It's on my channel. It will be at the end of this video, and the link will be in the description box and pinned in the comment section as well. So you can check that recipe out also. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Give me a thumbs up. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think about this recipe. Also, share on your way out. And until we see each other again in another video, please don't forget to keep blooming.